We've made a lot of progress in the energy industry in the last several years in understanding the changing workforce demographics, the importance of the participation of women in our workforce. And in the United States, an area of sharp focus is participation of underrepresented minorities. And I think what we have to keep doing is seeking to understand what are the differences in the things that we have to be committed to in order to create an environment that makes people want to come and stay and build careers. We're doing a lot of work around flexible working and agile working. We've made a lot of changes in our benefits scheme to make it easier and sometimes a bit more inviting to go through life experiences like becoming a parent, whether you're a mother or a father. We're changing the way we think about recruiting and the messages we send to college campuses and universities to help people understand who we are and what the value proposition is to come and work at our company, BP, and more broadly in our energy industry. Those things all help, they all matter, and what I like to tell people is that it's not just a good thing to do or even just the right thing to do. We must. The changing demographics require that we attract and retain talent from a broader scope of the pool, or we simply won't have enough talent to get work done. And that is the language of business that connects to our executives and our leaders in a way that gives us clarity of purpose and commitment to the outcomes. In BP, we're thinking about this work in diversity and inclusion in really two different dimensions. We recognize how important the behavioral part of this is, and we're working to engage our workforce, and I actually mean our entire workforce. This isn't just for women or minorities or people with other dimensions of difference. And so we've created a whole series of activities from webcasts that we do quarterly to small group conversation sessions that we call Real Talk, or sessions with me and members of my leadership team called Ask Me Anything, where people in a safe place can ask questions and really explore their own curiosities about what different perspectives really mean and what it brings to the way we do our work. And so I'm proud of those things. We're also really thoughtful about the way we connect other dimensions of work, and in my team we also connect the supplier diversity efforts, the work to increase the number of women-owned and minority-owned and LGBT-owned and veteran-owned companies in our supply chain. We've got our global philanthropy in the BP Foundation. That's part of what my team does, and all the relationships that we have with organizations, national organizations around many dimensions of difference. We host and we cultivate through the work that my team does, and I think all those things working together help to position us to be seen, I hope, as an employer of choice and a business partner of choice and a community partner of choice. I'm an engineer by background, and I had the opportunity to do a few summer internships, and the last of them I did was in the energy industry, and I was really struck at the level of responsibility and accountability that they placed in me then, just as a young, nearly graduating student in engineering. And what I reflected on as I was finishing a year later is that what I wanted wasn't just a job. What I wanted was a career that would provide a breadth of opportunity and a chance to be in a space that really made an impact in the way the world works. And in energy, we provide, as we say at BP, heat, light, and mobility, and we're advancing energy to improve people's lives. And for me, that just really resonated with a clear sense of both purpose but opportunity to grow and experience in lots of ways. And in my time, I've worked as an engineer, but I've also worked in a number of financial roles and lots of jobs called strategy. And I worked in our retail business and our gas station network in Southeast US. I'm in my 12th home in 29 years with the company, and in so many ways it's just been a great adventure. I'm so glad I chose this space to build my career. You know, what I love is that there's just such a growing awareness of the importance of diversity and inclusion in our industry. It's drawn out of practical realities of the changing demographics, the way that work is done, but it also is built on an understanding of the real value proposition and the research that says that more diverse and more inclusive companies perform better, fundamentally that they make more money, and so that enhances the opportunity to make this a priority within our energy industry. I've seen the programs not just here at Gastech but at other major energy conferences over the last couple of years where diversity and inclusion is now front and center. And so this has been a great couple of days for me here at Gastech. It's been some great conversations. I see the dedication to how we include this not just as sort of a sideline but a central part of the delivery of value in the energy industry. And I'm looking forward to more conversations like this in the years to come.